big story in this. The whole town's scared to death. The house was shaking so much last night I fell out of bed. Now, there's something funny up there. Like maybe the whole Blue Ridge Mountain's going to fall in on top of us. The people of Morganton have the right to some kind of protection.
Look, Andy, how would I know what's happening to those mountains?
You're the mayor. You can telegraph Washington. They can find out what's going on up there. Maybe get one of those experts down here to have a look.
What do you say, Clem?
Might be right. We could get an earthquake or something. Might shake this old town to pieces.
Yeah. I suppose folks would feel happier if we had some kind of emergency preparations going.
There she goes again. Getting worse every time.
Hey, what's that?
Andy, help me clear the building. Clem, get down to the telegraph office. This is too big for us. We need help.
Message. Urgent message from the mayor for Washington, D.C. Hurry!
My name is John Strock, Inspector John Strock of the United States Federal Police. And where was I that fine April morning in 1910? I know where I should have been, working on the car, getting ready for an automobile race. I'd been looking forward to that race all the year. I even had a chance of winning it. I suppose it's a good thing, after all, that I didn't know what was going to happen in the next 4 weeks.
What? No. Of course we're doing the best we can. Yes, some kind of earthquake. Right, thanks. Helen, has Inspector Strock come in yet? Good. Send him straight up. And Helen, no more calls for half an hour.
Morganton. Morganton, North Carolina. I can't find Morganton. Walker. North Carolina. You know north, like up.
Hey! Yeah!
Good morning, Miss Ward. Good morning, sir. Hart, Walker, greetings.
Oh, hi, John. Boy, have they got a little job for you. I tell you...
Strock, you're 2 minutes late.
I'm sorry, sir, but I was just thinking that this is the 5th vacation in a row that I've been forced to cancel because of some emergency or other.
Never mind about that now. A volcano erupted in North Carolina.
Well, that's impossible. The Appalachian Mountains aren't volcanic. And anyway...
Listen to me, Strock. We've been asked to investigate.
I'm a policeman, sir, not a geologist.
The government's promised to help. Now, just check it out, will you? Make sure it's not a forest fire or someone been playing with dynamite up in the hills.
Can I go too, sir? Volcanoes was my best subject at school. There's nothing I don't know about, but... Ow! Shh!
Eh? Oh, no, Walker. You're too valuable. I need you here at headquarters.
Oh, gee. Thank you, Mr. Ward.
Strock, can you leave this morning?
If I can get my bags packed.
Daddy, I'll help Inspector Strock.
Thank you, Miss Ward. But I'm quite well organized for a bachelor.
Come on, Strock. Let Amelia help you. Why, I believe my daughter might make a good detective herself one day. She has to start somewhere.
Charlottesville, Greensboro, Salisbury, Hickory, Morganton, about 400 miles.
Mr. Strock, a little bite to eat on your journey.
Thank you.
shame of it. They've ruined your holidays again, have they? They're so mean to you.
Policeman's lot is not a happy one, Mrs. O'Sullivan.
Oh, but look on the bright side, Mr. Strock. You're well out of those automobile races.
Oh, am I now?
Oh, indeed. Automobiles isn't natural, sir. If the good Lord had meant us to be tearing round the countryside at 15 miles an hour, he would have given us wheels instead of legs.
You taking this, John?
Oh, horrible things, guns. They aren't natural.
Don't worry, Mrs. O'Sullivan. I won't take it. Can't fight volcanoes with a gun.
Volcanoes, he says. What next? Don't you go falling in no dangerous volcanoes, Mr. Strock. You'll be cooked like a lobster. Quick as a flash.
I'll be careful, I promise.
It's what Daddy calls a routine investigation.
I'm pleased to hear it. Oh, and don't forget your toothbrush.
Inspector Strock, if you go to Morganton, you will never return. Perhaps this won't be such a routine investigation after all. Of course, I didn't pay any attention to the warning. At first, I guessed that the explosions might be caused by natural gas. There's a lot of coal in the region. But what about that note? Who would want to keep me away from Morganton? And what was he trying to hide? Anyway, as it turned out, I was lucky to get to Morganton at all.
Inspector Strock, I presume. Phew. That was a kind of dramatic entrance, Inspector. They said you do auto racing in your spare time, but... Oh. Something wrong?
Brakes failed on the last hill. Someone burned through the brake rods. You know, they really did try to kill me.
And the fire and smoke came from that peak there. Round here they call it the Eagle's Nest. The shaking stopped and then some kind of burning rock went shooting right over Morganton.
It was very strange, Inspector. The rock went up all right, but it never did come down again.
Strange-looking mountain. I want to check it as soon as possible. The Eagle's Nest.
Lou knows the country pretty well. He'll take you up there tomorrow.
Can't guarantee anything, Mr. Mayor. Nobody ever climbed the Eagle's Nest yet. I tell you, that mountain goes straight up and down, smooth as glass all the way. Hope you're feeling fit, Mr. Strock. You can't drive that fancy automobile up the sides of the Eagle's Nest. And I'm warning you, it won't be a picnic. stones weren't here last time. They must have come down in the last quake. But watch it. Very tricky stuff.
Lou! Lou!
Grab this quick. Hold it, I'll pull you up.
Lou, I wasn't cut out to be a mountain climber. Much further to go?
No, at the top of this rise there's a flat bit with some trees. We won't get much higher than that, I can tell you.
Can we camp up there?
Sure, Mr. Strock. We'll camp for the night. Check out those last slopes in the morning. Boy, the eagle's nest. Now that's what I call a mountain.
How long has this been going on, Lou? The earth tremors and fire. I didn't see much happening today.
That's the way it is, Mr. Strock. Nothing happens for weeks, then bang, away she goes. And sometimes there's this weird noise, a humming noise, like one of those electric machines I saw one time in New York. And then the shaking starts.
But you said no one lives around here.
That's right.
Watch out!
Hey, what happened?
Burned right through.
She's starting up again. Get back under the ledge, quick! Well, that's it. There won't be anyone climbing up the eagle's nest now or ever.
I guess you're right. You know, I've never seen a rock slide like that before. Almost as if the whole thing was deliberate.
Paper! Paper! United States threatened! Threat to United States government! Special electric wireless broadcast today! Oh, thanks, mister. Paper! Paper!
Strock, you're 2 days late.
Sorry, sir. Something happened. I've got the Morganton report.
Not now. Listen. I am the master of the world. I alone control the terrifying power of science on land, sea, and in the air. I will demonstrate my power for 2 weeks, beginning at midnight tonight inside the city of Washington. Nothing can stop me. My next orders will be carried out immediately and without question. You will learn to obey the master of the world.
Threaten the United States, will you? Yeah. Oh, brother, just let me at him. Oh, I'm sorry.
You can see why I'll have to take you off the Morganton business, Strock.
But who is he really?
We don't know who he is. Nobody's ever seen him. If we could only identify him, we'd have a better chance of catching him.
You really are taking him seriously, then?
Direct orders from the president.